So uh, the first time I knew of her, do you remember the song "A Good Heart"? The Feargal Sharkey song. I know you know. I've mentioned the song. I think I might have even mentioned it in a Valentine's Day episode.
Okay.
A Good Heart, Feargal Sharkey. Well, actually, it was 1985 also, so the same year as this album. But she wrote that song, and I always loved that song. And I didn't know I liked the song before I knew it was Maria McKee who wrote it. Um, but they collaborated a couple of other times, and she has done everything. I mean, you think she kind of dropped off. First of all, she moved to Ireland, back in I think in the 90s, maybe in the late 80s, she moved to Ireland. But she's been active, and she worked with a lot of other artists. She's done a whole bunch of stuff since then. Have you heard of anything? I mean, have you listened to anything she's done since that album?
Well, yeah, I bought just Lone Justice stuff, and I've listened to a little bit of her solo stuff. Um, Nothing's grabbed me as like these like the Lone Justice stuff. Um, yeah, I mean, she's just one of those who goes by her own muse, follows her own instincts, and strong singer songwriter. Still has those great pipes.
We should mention though, she did not write the song. She did not write East of Eden. Marvin Etzioni wrote it. He was the bass player in the band.
I see that because I've got the album and I'm looking at the liner notes, which you can do when you have an album.
Yes, but so rare.
Do you know who sang background vocals on that song?
Oh,
As we talk about the Heartbreakers,
who sang?
it was Ben Montench.
Oh, he did.
Yes.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah. So there you go. And yes, I'm looking at special thanks. They thank the Annie Lennox and Dave Stewart. So I don't know what they had to do with it, but they have, I don't know. Yeah, so they had a lot of heft behind this album, and I'm sure there were big expectations for it. I don't know if it did as well as David Geffen was hoping it would do.
It definitely did not. I'm going to give you another factoid though. Hang on. To finish that, it did not do as well. I think they had a hard time placing that album in a genre, because she is, I mean, they were like a rock band but a country band, so I think it didn't have enough of a niche to sell.
Yeah, as I've told you, like, yeah, I placed the needle on the record, and I was like, and it confused me as well. Like, okay,
yeah,
what is this? I mean, I have no idea what to make of it, but I learned to love it, and so it's still with me to this day.
Yeah, it makes me so happy when I hear her now. I have a few of her songs on one of my main playlists. I love her voice, and I love her passion, her style, everything about her. But the song written by Marvin Etzioni, Susanna Hoffs of the Bangles, your girlfriend, she wanted the Bangles. She wanted this song for the Bangles when she heard him. I guess he played it in a club acoustically, and she heard it and she wanted it, and he wanted to save the song to record it himself. He wanted, well, with Lone Justice. So that's kind of cool.
Interesting. Yeah, I don't yeah, I guess the Bengals would have done something completely different with this.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I have another factoid.
Okay.
This is super interesting. By the way, we should thank Corey from Songfacts, because this is where I get some of my information. The Songfacts website.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know any of this, which is crazy because it's about U2. So have you ever heard U2 cover Fortunate Son?
The Creedence song?
Yeah.
Okay. No.
I haven't heard that either.
Yeah.
But she provided backing vocals to that song, which was the B-side of Who's Gonna Ride Your Wild Horses, which I had no idea.
Okay.
From Achtung Baby.
Yeah, from the very good.
Yeah.
I've I mean, yeah, it was a tough sell. If you look on YouTube, you could see the band playing some festival and singing East of Eden. And, Maria's singing her heart out and working it. And, the crowd is kind of indifferent to it. That's a tough gig, especially, for a baby band to play such a, playing some big venue. I have no idea where it was from. I kept looking, like if someone would list it. But yeah, for a fan, for someone who you seem to really enjoy them, you should look up that clip of Lone Justice singing East of Eden.
I'm going to. Thank you for that tip. The song has great energy. I'm surprised it didn't, fly. I guess unknown bands at festivals like that, but they have great energy. I mean, I can see them playing to a big crowd.
Yeah, they played to many big crowds. They, like I said, they opened up for you too. So they had their shot. Just it was tough. Yeah. Yeah, went to yeah the John Mellencamp's and the Tom Petty's who started embracing the Southern,
Yeah,
like
Southern rock.
some country rock. That's when it started to work.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, she's had a pretty good, I think she's had a good, interesting life. She's collaborated with a lot of people. She also,
Okay,
oh, too many facts.
that's fine. One of these I will keep.
She does a lot of work for trans women. She came out in 20, she's been married to the same guy forever and they remain best of friends. But she came out in 2018 as pansexual and she refers to herself as a dyke now, but she does a lot of work in the trans community, which is pretty cool.
Okay.
Okay, enough factoids about Maria McKee and Lone